What's up, guys? Starting today's video, we are not even on the road yet, but we're about to go get the car. We got Brendan, we have Ta. I'm gonna Photoshop her right there. Then we have Gina right here. But we just made it to Quick Star. We got us some food. We got some breakfast. We got me some, I'm gonna be fucking PewDiePie G Fuel. I don't know if it's good or not. And then we got some breakfast sandwiches. Then Brendan got some Red Bull 7-Up.
Saving up.
And yeah.
Dude, fucking, I didn't even get full tank. You gotta stop on me.
Shit.
Full? Yeah.
Full-ish?
Ish. $7, I guess.
I guess so.
There
No,
you
because
go.
I heard it and then
Yeah.
it stopped and I was like, oh, all he needed only was $7.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, good angle, man. The Portillo's chili cheese dog.
How was it?
Well, time to hit at the casino and go for a bigger car.
He said, you don't want to offer?
Alright, like I said, like whatever I offer, it's not gonna be worth it.
No, you know what? $5,000.
Dude, it was like...
Maybe 3.
But when I looked at it, I already knew. I was like, this is not the one.
Nah.
No, when you opened that, when you came with the...
When you came out the passenger door, I was like, what the fuck? And then I opened it, I was like, okay, this is a shithole.
You woke up?
shit. We got a little beef jerky, hot and spicy.
Uh-huh.
Hella hard.
Well, little vlog update, because I'm probably gonna make this video tonight and then upload it tomorrow. But you see something wrong here, Ted? See something wrong? We got no car. We got no fucking car. So fill you guys in on what's going on. But basically, we took it was like 4.5 hours, basically 5 hours, because traffic and everything and all that. But we got to Batavia, Illinois, which is where the car was located at. When we went to go check the car first, through the pictures it looks really clean. Talking to him all week, it was good. But the moment we show up there, there's a whole bunch of issues. I'm gonna try to send photos here. So you guys can take a look at the car and see what you guys think of it. Then I'm gonna tell you why I didn't get the car. So by looking at the pictures, cars looks really clean, right? It just has no bumper, no side skirt. There's a little dent on the fender, which was like, okay, I'm gonna probably fix that. Simple little issues, bumper, side skirt, fender. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fix that. Paint looks really good. Quarter panel looks good as well. But the moment we seen it in person is when everything fell apart. But anyways, what are you guys' inputs of seeing the car?
I like it.
Brandon didn't like it. Waste of time.
Me and Brenda said it right when you left. We
Yeah.
were sitting in the car, we're just like, nah, that shit ain't worth it.
Anytime I almost went over there.
I don't think we've been able to go anywhere.
A two-wheel driver. It needs a lot of work, that's what I had to say.
Yeah, it needs a shit ton of work. The interior wasn't even like all put together correctly.
It was way worse than your car.
It was, yeah, way worse than my car. I mean, not saying my car was terrible, but yeah, like he literally messaged me that he's putting the back seats in, and when I went to go look at the back seats, it wasn't even like put in right. It literally just threw it in there. And then the driver door panel was painted and all cracked up and broken. To put the window down didn't even work because it was stripped out because they kept using a vice grips. Couldn't get out of the door because he didn't put the hinge to open the door that side, so that's why the door didn't work. What else? It didn't have heat. Yeah, no bumper. Tires are bald, like camber wear. Just a whole lot of issues that I didn't want to deal with, and that's why I didn't get it. What's up, guys? Let's get into today's video. All right, guys, let's start today's video. So where should I start? I'll start from the beginning of when I sold my car. So if you guys didn't know, I did sell my hatch, my K-swap hatch. Put a lot of time and money into it. I spent probably 2 years trying to get the car tuned, and we finally got it tuned last year, finished it up, and I ended up selling the car, trying to shoot my shot for a Evo 5. Now, things with the Evo 5s are that prices are going up right now, especially in the auction and in Japan in general. To get a pretty much a brand new Evo 5 right now is like going 30K plus. If you guys didn't know, I did sell my hatch, probably like only a quarter of that price, and I was planning to do a down payment, some sort of loan to get an Evo 5 and do it that way. After, going through numbers and trying to see if this would work, I found out that it's not going to work. Interest rates are going up right now, and Evo 5 prices are going up right now. So inflation is really real this year, and next year, I'm not too sure how that's going to be, but this year is going to be really tough on everybody, especially due to the inflation and the economy right now. So I kind of backed off on that idea of trying to get an Evo 5 and trying to find myself another Honda or something that I know that I can work with, and I know that I can invest money into, that I can may flip later on, and like later in the years, or just to have something to sit on. Because right now the money is just sitting. It's not getting money. There's no interest getting built up onto it, and it's just literally sitting here. And what my mindset right now is to invest into another Honda or something that is going to be even more rare within the next couple years and harder to get. That's like one of the main reasons why I wanted another Honda again, because B series are ridiculous price right now. These older Hondas are a gem of a price right now. I mean, there's Civic SIs, fully like bone stock, going for like 9K right now, 9 to 10K all day. And there are buyers that are buying that car for that price. So, people are saying I'm maybe rushing it. Yes, I am rushing it, but at the same time, these cars are getting older by the month. They're getting harder to find over the years, and with parts getting more expensive. I already said this, and I already predicted this, that if somebody sells a Honda, it's going to be a hard time for them to get back into a Honda because of the prices that are going for them right now. So, did I mess up selling mine? Not really. Like I said, the original plan was to get an Evo 5. But prices on those just skyrocketed after they became legal. So I kind of fucked up there on waiting too long and, pulling the trigger on that. But like I said, I wanted to get my hatch, pretty much fully dyno tuned and good to go, and then sell it, and then try to, shoot my shot for an Evo 5. But as much numbers I've been running through my head and being stressed out about it, I was just like, this is not going to happen. I just recently pulled a loan for my Tundra, and I still owe a lot on the Tundra, but I know the Tundra is going to be definitely a truck that I'll own for a long term. So that's why I'm not planning to get an Evo 5. So I don't know if I made that clear in the previous videos about talking about the Evo 5. Financially, is not a good idea to invest into one of those, even though I know they will hold value for a really long time, just because it is legal in the States now, and they are a super rare car to own, especially of how much it costs, the potential it has, just simple bolt-ons on power, is right-hand drive, and it's just one of those rare evos that are slept on, and not much attention is going towards them. But if you do own one of those Evo 5, like, it's kind of like if you know type of thing. It's definitely a collector's car, and I could see a lot of money coming out of that car within the next couple years. So that is where I'm at with on the reasons why I sold the hatch. The plan was to get an Evo 5, but financially it didn't make sense for me to, pull another loan. Interest rates were really high and monthly payments were, way too high to something I'm comfortable paying with. I kind of backtracked on that idea, and now just in the marketplace trying to find a really decent deal for a really clean Honda, which is, like I said, really hard to do, especially with people hoarding parts right now, holding cars right now. I was just in Illinois after that deal fell through because the hatch was a lot worse in person. I'll get more into that later. I was shooting my shot with the cash that I had out there, and there's a guy that has like 10 Hondas just sitting there, fully restored, has no rust, and he's pricing each car like 10K with a D16, freaking, like stuff that people don't want but are priced really high because the value of those cars are going up, because they are technically now a collector's car. And with the years coming, and the push for electric cars, these cars are going to be really rare and really hard to find. But that is where we at. On the car situation, on and why I'm looking for another car really fast is because these cars are super hard to come by. I mean, I've been on the hunt onto Hondas now, and there's some Hondas that's worth splurging a little bit more money than others, but just overall in the market, looking from Florida, looking to Colorado, their values are staying really high. I mean, even if I do find something in Florida, I'm still having to put more money into flying down there, looking at the car, buying the car, and then getting the car shipped back. And with all that money spent into doing that, I'm pretty much going a little bit over my budget. Or if I could find a decent deal, I might be in budget. But at the same time, I'm not trying to use all the money that I sold from the hatch, especially with the wedding going on and the Suquan going on next year. It's kind of like I want to save some of the money that I have now for that and get the car that I want. So it's a win-win on both sides. The way it seems, just lately is kind of like, what should I do? What should I just hold off on the car and let the prices keep going up and get a car later and see myself spending 10 grand on a B swap Integra that's basic, or should I just hop onto a deal now and knowing that these prices are going to keep going up because parts are getting harder, especially B series. The only reason why I want to invest into a B series because their motors are going for like 5K and up, just the motor itself. So unlike K series, you can find K20s for like 1,200. You can find K24s for like 800. Those prices are going to be pretty low because those motors are pretty recent and new, and there's a shit ton of them going around now since most of those cars are ending up in the yard. B series price is gonna continue going up just because pretty damn pretty soon here these motors are gonna be non-existent. Just because it's getting later in the year, there's gonna be a lot of blown up motors, and finding a really decent B series like a JDM one or even just a USDM one with low miles, they're pretty gonna be going for a pretty hefty price. I mean, I remember B20 is going for like $400. Now they're going like $800. So prices on those is gonna keep going higher, just because the how rare B series parts are going on right now, and it's kind of hard to predict what's gonna happen in the future. But I think the faster we could hop onto or invest money into one of these things, the more money you're gonna get back, especially with the supply and demand of how rare these B series parts are. Um, I mean, I've seen people spend thousands of dollars for B16 trans, and you can used to get those for like $600 back in the day. So it's kind of like one of those things where like if about the car world and or just about the Honda world in general, which I've been in the Honda world for since 2014, maybe a little earlier than that, until I got my first car and like started keeping track of prices of parts and prices on um B series parts over the years. But I I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my eye out on the marketplace for sure, and see what else is out there. But from what you guys listened earlier in this video of me talking, these series parts are gonna get even more rare. I can see the prices going up already. I mean, Type R is going like 6K. GSR is going like between 4 or 5K. B16 is going pretty far up there as well. Um, just I just hate that um I'm getting pushed into a corner on what I should do because I don't know if I should hop onto one or should I just wait. It's just one of those games where it's like the stocks. It's like, should I put in or should I pull out? It's one of those things where I gotta think and capitalize on the opportunity when it's there. But yeah, just little fill in on what's going on with what I'm doing and the reasons why I'm looking into a Honda again. Just because I just want to invest into one, and if I keep it for a long time, then I keep it for a long time. But I just know that what I'm buying next is definitely gonna be more for long term. It's gonna have back seats, it's gonna have full interior, it's gonna have AC. This is gonna be a full restore build, and it's gonna be set for whoever in the near future wants to buy it as well. But it'll be all there for me to keep doing these events that I'm posting up, keeping the car scene alive, something that I've been doing most of my life, and posting videos of on to this channel, and where I started from, and hopefully we just keep continue going from there. But it just sucks because the marketplace right now is just not it. I mean, with the deal that with the EK hatch that we just recently went through, that shit's terrible. I mean, that was probably one of the worst trips I had on buying a car. Just seeing the car in person was a lot worse than it was in pictures. The paint peeling, orange peel, paint chipping off, seals is not all the way there, windshield seal and the grommets on there was missing. Engine bay was all right. It had a paint chip from the chassis being so stiff and bouncing around on Illinois streets because their streets are ass. The chassis is getting some stress out of it. Quarter panels were rolled and pulled, and little things like that is like a real head turn away of, man, I'm not buying this shit. And the audacity for him to be like, you're not getting an offer is like, bro, there's so much wrong with this car that whatever offer I toss at it is gonna be so much money into getting it back into resale value or even have value at all in general because there's so much things wrong with the car. So that is why I didn't get the hatch. Just a lot of things wrong with the hatch. I mean, driving it, motor wise and stuff like that, it drove good, but everything else, like on the shell, just rolled and pulled quarters. Said it has no rust, but you can see the undercoat that they painted over because the paint chipping from the rolled and pulled. That was a huge turn off onto why I didn't get it. And interior pieces are missing. Door panels like all messed up. Somewhat gutted. Um, it's gonna be really hard to find something that I'm putting a standard to with the market the way it is right now. So, like I said, next car is definitely gonna be on a budget. Definitely gonna be a lot cleaner and hopefully more of a fully interior build. And planning on doing AC and making it back into what it would come out of the dealership just because there's so many gutted Hondas out there nowadays. And me doing it, 2 or 3 times in my builds, I'm trying to move away from that and build something else. Make it more reliable, make it more comfortable, and be able to pull it out whenever I want to with having no issues, and then be able to hold events with the car and get some eyes on the car. Then maybe in the near future with my investment into the car, sell it to somebody that are looking into getting back into a Honda and copying into that thing and enjoying every bit of it. But I might either keep it for a really long time just because these cars are getting hella rare, and with the inflation in the marketplace right now, it's kind of a good thing to hold onto the Honda, which I was considering on holding, but with the whole Evo 5 hype, of it being legal and me trying to shoot my shot for it, and I shot my shot for it, and it got shot down really quick. At least I took the chance on trying to get an Evo 5, but you know, the chance is definitely not a high percentage of me getting one after running on through the numbers. So that is where we at. Hopefully anybody that is watching this understands what I'm going through in my process, or my mind process of everything. And for anybody that has, you know, the Hondas currently, you know, try to hold on to it as long as possible. But you know, if you have an opportunity to get something that you really want, then sell it and get, do it. But these parts are getting harder to find, especially B series. And I think definitely investing to a B series is a lot better than investing to a K series. Because if you do find a K series, you're definitely going to be paying a really high price, especially if it's well done. If it has full interior, is definitely a plus. Most of these interior parts are hella hard to find right now. I mean, I barely found these EK hatch rear seats that I found, and I just recently restored them, and I'm probably gonna hold on to them for a while because they're going for $400 to $500 on eBay right now. So, but if anybody's looking for EK hatch rear seats that's been, cleaned and ready to go, let me know. Got all the bolts and hardware for it. I also have the middle seatbelt buckled, which is kind of hard to find as well. I didn't even have that in my EK hatch, but this EK hatch had it, and that's ready to go. It's all black as well, so it's not that dark gray stuff like the seatbelt buckle and seatbelt. So it's really nice piece to have that I'm gonna just hold on to. But if somebody's looking for one, I'm probably gonna sell it and try and make a profit from how much I bought it for, because I cleaned it up. I sourced it as well. Shout out to Larry for buying it for me. Then if somebody wants it, then somebody wants it. But it's probably gonna be hoarding parts time until I could find the next project and do a win-win situation on what I'm really wanting to do in my current situation with everything going on. Is have the car, have the wedding, take pictures with the car, have a good time, and then I know in my back pocket that if I need to sell this car, I could sell it, I could make some money from it, and then I could use that money for something else, or even try to get an Evo 5 in the near future. I mean, saving this money, I could save it. It's gonna sit, but it's not gonna be building any money just sitting there since it's all cash. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I rambled for a really long time, but I just want to get you guys to go through my mindset of what's going on. Our trip yesterday was pretty shit. The trailer was definitely not the move. We basically had an empty trailer, and it was causing a lot of issues for our trip. But other than that, just in general, to experience it with Brandon and Gina, it was a good experience overall. I had a fun time, at H Mart, at Portillo's, just being in the car ride, riding with them, talking to them, and talking shit about the car after that deal fell through. Going to the casino, even losing more money there. It's just we had to make the most of it, and I believe that we made the most of it with the situation we had there. And I'm definitely not gonna be looking into any more cars in Illinois, just cause, jeez, bro, like I don't know how you could lie through your teeth on the hatch, especially with the pictures, is like kind of baiting you that it's clean. Then the moment you go look at it, it's just like, bruh, this is not what I was expecting, and it's a complete turd. So, and for the price that he wants it is way too high. And even throwing an offer at it, even if I even got it for hella cheap, I wouldn't be satisfied with the build in general, because there's gonna be so much shit I have to fucking do to even get it going to my standard. And it's just like, bro, I still gotta save money for this thing for next year and stuff like that. So it was a financial like a reality check. And we're gonna keep on looking, keep on trying to invest into another Honda, just so I know that I can, if that time needs to come where I need to sell it, the money will be there, because the demand are pretty high, but the supply is stupid low right now. So, well, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you guys get a better understanding of what I'm going through. This video is gonna be pretty long, so if you guys watch this till the end, leave a comment below and type end So I know that you guys watched this whole video, and that you guys are enjoying my little TED talk on my situation. So leave the video a like and comment, and I'm out.